Hi guys, Retro Trek Ralph here, another Star Trek Next Generation Build the US Enterprise NCC 171D model and magazine build series from Eaglemoss HeroCollector. This time it's magazine number 7. Let's see what we get inside here. So I'm going to show you the magazine before we get round to the parts for this. And then it's kind of, it'll explain itself anyway, that what we're going to be doing. So here is the magazine. Nice back end shot of the Enterprise there. Looks like, doesn't like the proper model anyway. You can tell certain things that it is the Eaglemoss and not the original model. So they must have done 30 odd shots of these, maybe more. So it looks like we've got insight into the episodes like we usually do afterwards. They're obviously filler. We do want just this, but it is filler for the magazine, which is fine. So we have a panel, some lifeboats, battery cover, screws and windows. 24, similar again with a structure piece. 25, same again, structure piece again, LEDs. 26, it's strange to put this on the bottom here. It's very odd. But similar again, you've got panels that will be going on the sources section anyway. So quick flick through the instructions. We've seen this more in a few moments anyway. So it looks like we're coming over this side anyway to the starboard corner and then filling up into the top bit there. I assume that once everything's in, we'll put in the bridge section on top afterwards. So, yep, and yep, and ooh, okay. Yep, that's another LED put into there, or is that... We'll find out in a bit. Yep. And right, we'll show you parts of the episode. We've still got series 1 on here. We'll always have Paris, full breakdown of the episode, Conspiracy, which was... It's a shame they never did anything extra with that, but there's always time to come. You never know. Yeah, there was the alien inside there, and all eating maggots. Yum. Yum. Blimey, 6 pages on this one. Okay. It was actually a fun shot on this. Apparently, it's... What was it? It was the actual scene that I've noticed that it's... As it blows up, it was actually... was it Paul Newman, I think it is? Or Steve McQueen? Well, the other was actually a cast of his head that they never really used. Apparently, I'm not sure. But Neutral Zone was the end of the Series 1. Bringing the Romulans back into play. Mark Alamo. Yep. Played a lot of different characters in Star Trek. Dark Times, Season 2. You know, because we got Dr. Pulaski, lost Crusher, but yeah, it's fine. And we had the writer's strike during that year as well, which was a bit of a problem. And The Child, which was a Phase 2 rewritten story for the Next Generation. And the back of that there. Now, let me show you what I mean with the parts. Now, we have part kit 23. So we have panel, lifeboats, dark windows, battery pack. Actually, why aren't there any light windows? That's a bit strange. I know we've got spare parts in here, so we'll get round to them whenever. 24 has a silver part, lifeboats, another silver part. We'll probably go attached to that. No. Light and dark windows. Top panel, a structure part. 25 LEDs, lifeboats, panel and panel. Which I'm not showing on that one. No, the LEDs are in that as well. Lots of light windows, clear windows, dark windows, and another structure piece there. Screws as always. And 26. Piece of the hull, silver part, lots and lots of windows. Now these are going to be one, potentially two, 3, 4 panels here. Feels like that one and that one's metal, these two are plastic. So these go on different parts anyway, because that's got this phaser structure from it, and this has just got lifeboats and a few lights, windows. So what we're going to do is, what I'm going to do, slightly different on this episode, I'm going to try and get all this lot put together, because these are basically going to be 4 panels. And it's very easy, we've done these before. It's a lot of cutting out of these parts, which are the same as these parts, which are the same as these parts. You get where I'm going. There's lots of standard size windows, which I've got quite a few of already. Oh, by the way, thanks Eaglemoss, I still haven't got my box for the screws, but I have got a couple of these small little jewellery boxes anyway, inside A, B, C, D, E and F screws. See, we're all getting along pretty well, and lots of pieces spare. So they're all inside here anyway, but I would love to have had the box. I've asked them, they haven't replied as to the filming of this video. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to strip all of this down, because all the parts are virtually exactly the same part from, obviously, certain bits. Everything's going to go into those tubs, and I'm going to fast forward doing the construction of this, because like I said, they're just 4 panels that are going to go on the saucer. We might as well put them all in one go instead of drawing this out into 4 parts, which it would have been nice on some levels, but other levels we want to show this and get this built. So let me spend the next hour cutting out pieces, putting screws in the right pots, and getting this ready for construction. There are all your pieces for you. All the screws are there. The LEDs are there. Watch out, there is one which is a single LED. Rest of them are the doubles, exactly the same as normal, with a red, black, yellow, white. Actually, there's a red, black, blue, and yellow, but they're virtually the same. We don't really, in the instructions, it'll tell you exactly what, where. You've only got one LED on the end of this one anyway. Silverback part panels there, 4 pieces, clear windows, dark windows, lifeboats. These are going to be going on the next section underneath here, which we've already got. Panels, right, this one eventually will be going hold on, that one will be going, no, that one goes there. We have no phaser part for that just yet, but it's strange how we've got that but we're not putting the phaser panel in. That one goes up here, sort of, will do when it's parts together. Lifeboat section will go over here when it's got the backing on, and then that bit will go over here. So basically that's how it's going to look in a while. So far, that's good. What I'm going to do now is I want to cut out all of these parts and put all the screws, like I say, in one of the tubs over there. The only difference on screws we've got is we've got one of these ones here. I think you've got BM, BP, EM, FM, DP, BMs, BPs, DP, EMs, AMs, and FMs. Great. And then one of these, but also the battery pack cover, which I'm assuming, because we took that off last week's, which is a bit strange. We took it off the pack originally, so this is going to go now onto the original battery pack that we had. Well, it's fine. So, with this in mind, I'm going to get this all sorted out and get ready. Cut out everything, pot together, get everything ready to have a good marathon go at this. Now, everything is cut out, ready. Parts are over there on my shelf. So, we're actually ready to start building this. And we'll get... Oh, the thing is with these windows, this is why we have got tons of these. There's probably double the amount in there what we need for this part anyway now. Is I've lost one of the little black ones. That's the whole thing with it. It's like, well, yeah, it doesn't really matter because you've got spares. I've just been spending the last 5 minutes on the floor looking for it. So, let's start off with number 23. And we'll plod along, parts, parts, parts. I'll just get you all set up with this. I've got that, I've got the battery pack, I've got screws, I've got windows. Now, the difference part of this is I'm not going to show you slow time. I'm going to fast forward through all of this so you can see it all, because like I said, it's only just panels we're making. We've done plenty of these before already on the build kit. But while you're here, before we go fast forward, Eaglemoss sent us an email through last week, because this will be posted on the Monday after I've got the parcel. Yeah, at the weekend, the end of June 2021. They're actually explaining that t-shirts were an issue because some hadn't turned up. Mine turned up, unless they're about a different t-shirt. I don't know, which is fine. It's in the box behind me. It's perfectly fine. What else they got? Updates to build. We've got, including shipment 12, there'll be 2 replacement parts, 2C and 2I. which one of them was a running light on the nacelle, which we haven't touched, which is blue, and that's meant to be either red or green. It's obviously red port, green starboard. It's how ships go. They kind of, yeah, they pass on the green sides. So there are going to be parts for that. There's another part it says, but I can't figure out what exactly it is without going through the book, so I'm not doing that just yet. There's going to be a free kit coming for us. There's going to be one of these parts that will come, has been published back in shipment 6, which this is. Okay, well, they'll give us a free kit, so basically there'll be a reduction on the cost of the next box. I think it's going to be paint colour as well. People have asked about the paint colour because they want to touch up and be a little more authentic. I think actually, to be honest, one of the parts that's been replaced might be one of these, because they've got full detailed instructions how to take it off. But it does look kind of like they are correcting certain things. They haven't corrected the nacelle yet, because there's 3 vents there. Bam! Right there. They haven't got that on the actual model. It's blank on there. So that could just easily be done by a sticker. But these are the things that they are correcting, which is quite nice. So, let's see. Station 23. We will fast forward through this. You can see and play along as much as you possibly can. So, with that in mind, let's crack on. On normal speed, I'll show you a few things that I've done with this part of the 2 next sections there. That's really coming to this one. This weighs quite a bit. I'll get some scales out later, I think, and weigh these parts and see what they are. But you have to make sure that all the cables are inside, just so they're tied away, so when you put the panels on, they're not going to be in the way whatsoever. There's only these 2, these running light flashing ones that stick out, but I don't know where they're going to go yet. We'll find out eventually, I'm sure, but still sticking out there, which is great. And the switch is there. There's one LED inside there. I don't know if that's another backlight for the saucer or what, so I don't know. There's no screws being put into there yet to try and clamp onto here, but I guess that when one panel goes in, it will then potentially clamp on. If not, the whole front section might go on. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But making sure the cable's underneath, out of the way, is one priority. There's also, I'd missed this single LED which went on this second piece, that one there, as you can see. I forgot to put that on, simple as that. So all pieces have been used, and we're on done 26 part anyway. So I have put this 23 assembly already on. The problem with this is the desk space is only so much and the size of the saucer is getting bigger. So 23 is there. I'm going to have to go sideways even though it's over there. So 23 assemblies that we've done. The BM screws, EM screws that go through the metal butts, the wider ones, but like they've got a washer already on them. Battery pack back on. So we're on 24. The side got put on to start with, then this panel part, which then goes, I'm sure it goes there. You need to check the lights. We've done that already, that's not a problem. The whole problem with this is, if you look there, this is what I have to do with all of these, is the cables need attention. I think this here might be a problem. I'm not 100% certain if it is or isn't, but these need to be out of the way. So this one connector here goes through that hole, and this one goes 1, 2 across, but through this smaller part here. The inners of this are going to look absolutely shocking when we get around to getting this finished. A massive jigsaw puzzle. I'm not quite sure if that doesn't look like it's right. See the joins on the hull, that's better, that's lovely that. Joins on the hull, the lines, I'm trying to avoid them because we look at the picture of the magazine. I think there's actually one on here as well. There are a lot of parts, especially on the next one, it's quite obvious that you've got a line there, which is quite really bad. I'm trying to avoid it. It's like these pictures have been taken of the prototype model, and there's certain bits which don't look right. The next issue, number 8, there's already got, I think they're already out somewhere. People have got them. But you've got the phaser bar on the top, and it looks like it's so out of kilter with itself. It's not very good. But this is probably just a rush through model. It's not, we've got nearly 2 years to make this. So hopefully we should be fine. So we're on to putting that on. That's through. The cable's okay there. The cable's tucked underneath there. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That comes round. That's underneath that. Alright, that's gone. That's gone in. That's better. That corner there isn't going in. Into there, that part. A little bit of manipulation, shall we say. I could put the screw in and just let force take it, but I don't really want to do that too much. I don't want a broken model at this stage. There we go. Gone in. That's a lot more flusher. Now we want me to put two BM screws in. That's all. There's this panel here, there and there. Come back in a second, I'll have that one done and we'll get onto the third panel part. That panel piece is in lovely. Next one is the one with the small one with the lifeboats, which looks like it goes to the end here. I think these next two go there and there anyway. So once you get one LED out, I'm guessing the LED comes right. This is stereo instructions now. They both go, well, one goes, the yellow goes through there and hides away with the rest of them. This red one wants to come underneath and come out of the next one. Yeah? Yeah. Because that panel goes... See, this is half the problem with all these, is the wiring. Does it go straight down? Does it go back? Does it go round? Who So that just come out there, that'll thread into that part there anyway when we get round to it. It's all fun and games. What screws do we need for this anyway? I want a DP screw. So a bigger one, plastic on the screwdriver ready to go into the right hand side. Only one there. That's a bit strange. Oh, now I want to do that one afterwards. Okay, so we are over here. See anything about the cables? Either goes there, which interacts with the other one, so it wants to come up, very up. That's better. Where does that one go? Does that go there? Or does that go underneath? Oh, okay, that's not gone right. So this is the footy side of this. There we go. That one there. Right, that looks good to me. So I need to put this one in. Oh, come on. I'm holding it. I need 3 hands for this. This is the biggest problem with this. DP with a shaky hand. Trying to go too hard in because it's plastic on plastic. I've already rounded off one of these screws. I think it's that one there on the other piece. That's coming in a second. So I have DP in. I should work on the build. Keep all screws and small parts to... I gave over. Bend the case bulbs 90 degrees away from. So that's up and that's done. I'm happy enough with that. They're both coming out of there. Are they meant to both come out of there? I don't think they are. That's the one for this one on this panel, but it is doing. That's going to stay there. Actually, I want that one there. Dumbass. So this one here wants to go into there. Okay, that's in. That's a bit strange that it wants you to do that. Then. Oh, okay, only because it's not really, is it? Fine. So then you do the other side up, this side here, just that side there. Okay. So that's pretty good. I mean, it is. There's light showing through that gap there, which is kind of a shame. I'm still not happy with this join here. Actually, while you're here as well, I have looked up on the parts that they are replacing, and it's good news, folks. It's very good news. One, it's this section here, which will come to part. It replaces that one for, I think it's a red one. It changed from blue to red, which is that, and that. C2C will no longer be transparent. So I'm guessing this will glow up. This is not meant to be that colour. It's meant to be a gold bar around it, which we're going to have to undo all of these screws. Actually, I think the whole thing might come apart. You have to take all of these off as well. And probably that part that probably doesn't need taking off is this back bar anyway, but that will be issue 12 or delivery 12. Was it issue 12? Forthcoming shipment 12. Yes, so that'll be number 13 magazine. So that's that one anyway. Keep everything as pristine as I can, bubble wrapped up, because these things, sometimes we use them, sometimes we don't. Most time this build we're working on the saucer. Now last part, we've done that. I think we go here. So we've still got one of these off. And again, that goes through there. That bit worrying me a little. I think that wants to go down. That wants to go through the hole there. But then, same again as the last one, this other LED wants to be threaded underneath and comes through on the opposite side. So under, over, over, done. So that wants to be lined up better. Where's the other LED gone? Nope, nope, yep, there. So that wants to be manipulated into there. That wants to go behind, isn't it? No, apparently not. And the problem of wiring is evident on this build. Aha, got it. Gotcha. Now I need a screwdriver. Same again, D piece screw. And another hand. You want this screw putting in at the side there. Okay, so the wires are coming up together there, which is good. Good, and then the opposite corner wants the LED putting in. At which angle? Good lord, is it over here? Yes. Through the... What? That wants to be what? First section, which is there, and wants to be there. It'd be easier on the second one, wasn't it? Why is that want to go over there and under? Oh, I want to have a word with Eaglemoss. This is ridiculous. Look, let me get the right way around to what this... Oh, you dingbat, Ralph. Oh no, we're on the right section. Oh no, we're not. Here we are. What? It is in the right section. So I've gone mad then for a minute. There. So this part here, this light here, if I can see it, yes, wants to go into here, but in that which is coming downwards. Give me a minute. This is going to take a while. Enough of my crying, that went in quite easy. Basically, bend the LED so it's kind of LEDs there with the wires behind, trying to bend it that way a little. I mean, fingers don't bend that way, but bend it a little down a little bit so it just threads round and still into that corner. That's the way I think they want to do, and it actually does fit. It's lipping a little bit over here, so it's not really coming in line there, but I'm, again, with a lot of this, I'm hoping that there's a section on the front here which pushes all of these, including that one, all into place. Worst case, I'm sure I could get some sort of dab of super glue behind that, push that in, hold in place, and hope that things go well. So I think that's J26 done. I think that's all of them in place. So we've still got this mammoth amount of connectors and wires and all sorts. These are just going to be an absolute nightmare, and I have an LED spare there. That's fell off of here. This is half the problem with some of these. A lot of these LEDs will fall out. I could do a little bit of hot glue on there just to hold it in place, because that just does seem to be want to fall out all the time. There's even a screw. Ah, hello. There's a screw that snapped there. Right there, it's come off. It's not affecting anything, but that has definitely broken off. So, repairs needed. Not necessarily. Wonder where that screw head's gone to. So I can't really take that screw out of there without drilling out the entire lot, and I think I've got screws small enough. But at the minute, we'll see what happens with this. But it's not, I don't think it's 100% essential at the minute. That's the new piece that's gone in as well. Yeah. That's the first new piece that went in. So either a dodgy screw or it's a bit of tension in that corner. Either way, I think we're done. So what we've done on this section now, we've done 1, 2, 3, 4 sections on the saucer, and we have managed to get the next section skeleton part done. Now, as promised, it destroys the entire set. I'm going to weigh this. Right, so put it in kilos because I'm English, and this next section so far is 530 grams, which I thought was heavier than that. The saucer, I don't know if I can get this on or not. I'm trying to do it by just leaning on me. Got my weight on 1.17 kilos already. You got to think, if that's, let's say that's, pretend that's a quarter, which it isn't Actually, it might be a quarter. This saucer is going to be 4 kilos with the top, and there's all this going to be underneath, and the panels underneath. You're going to be talking at least 12 kilo saucer. That's scary, to be honest. That is really, really scary. So there we go. Here are the pieces we've done so far. Actually, I'll turn it on anyway. Let's finish this with a bit of a flash. So I don't know what that one exactly is going to do. It should, because we've got the busted collector. Will that do anything with that? Not a thing. So why is that there? Busted collector's further down, isn't it? Ah, this is a backlight for any and every sort of window down here. Oh, torpedo bay. Yeah. Before you start, type it in the comments. Yes. So, with that in mind, please type in the comment. Please like and subscribe. Please follow me on social media. Send a message. Get in touch however way you can. All the links are either in the descriptions or they're in the channel description. I'm on the usual social medias. I'm on Discord if you want to join my Discord channel. If you want to help out on Patreon to be a monthly donator to help out the channel, I'm on there as well. If you want to join the YouTube membership, I'm there. Well, obviously that's why the videos are on there. But we'll carry on this as we go. So that's magazine 7 done. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll see you in another video. Bye for now.